because I don't have a passive income yield, which will be 4% here. 4%, why 4%? Because 4% above inflation is feasible. If you look here for inflation over the last 10 years, let me put it in a separate table here. You'll find inflation of 4.5% in 2020, 4.31% in 2019, 3.75. So that's the inflation rate we have. If I take our fixed income rate, which would basically be the CDI, then look, IPCA is inflation, right? CDI is the interest rate. So if I take, for example, the CDI of 2020, you'll see that the real interest rate was negative, because if we had an income of 2.76%, inflation was 4.52%, so I had a negative rate of 1.76% here, okay? But if I do the same thing, look what happens. So you can see here that if I include inflation, I have the CDI minus inflation, CDI minus inflation, CDI minus inflation. So I arrive at an average rate, if I take the average of all the years from 2013 to 2020 at least, we'll arrive at an average of 3.3% per year, except that this is invested in fixed income. This is something ultra safe. It's also very accessible to anyone. But I believe you can get a little more than that. After all, if we put real estate funds, shares, and other things in the portfolio, you might be able to increase your income a little